Hello everybody and welcome back to Wax Heads. I was gonna leave it for a little bit longer, but things ended up being a bit botched today, so I'm like, let me play a bit more of this game to kind of calm myself down a little bit and to chill, reading some very great story, because today is Roberta D Day. Doomsday Hero. All four LPs are out. Oh, by the way, I'm using controller. I can use my controller. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Good morning. Let's open the shop. You want to open the shop? Yes, so get to it. Hey T, stop cosplaying Morgan. Just chill. Today is too important to chill. It's not like you to fall for such a blatantly capitalistic event. Oh, whatever. You always talk about how important it is to meet your people. These are my people. Sorry, what is happening today? Roberta D Day. A celebration of one of the best artists ever. Morgan didn't tell you? We're taking part in an exclusive Roberta D promo. Roberta D is doing select drop-ins to participating stores, which is why T here is going nuts. I will admit, it's pretty wild to see someone so big stop by. And T is right. Roberta D is cool and alternative, so her fans are cool and alternative, which is why I'm here today. Girl Junk will have a gig at the Alphabet soon. Okay, talk about it. We need to attract like-minded cool people to our show. I swear you can have other interests, Abby. I won't tell anyone. Just don't mess with my plans. What plans? I will strike up a cool and relaxed conversation with Roberta. She'll look at me and go, oh, you make music. Maybe we should work together. Right. Well, I guess dreams are important to have. And work for that shy robot dork. And it's not less likely than your junk band making it big. Damn. Hey, guys. Chill. The kid's right. And I don't have time to argue. I need to get ready. She at least set up the Roberta D promo. It's from that pretentious PR company, Jigsaw, who send their promotions as actual jigsaws. So annoying. T definitely hasn't done it. Sorry, kid, can you give me a hand? Oh, brother. Not this. Alright, I see a corner piece right here. I see a quarter piece right here. Corner piece. Corner piece. Obviously, Roberta D up here. Go! What is going on with this? This is over to the side over here. Doomsday Hero. Alright, there we go. Cool, I think that's right. I'll go set it up inside the store. As for T, let's just let her enjoy herself. Walking the cow. Press play? Wants to press stop on the cow? Walking the Cow editorial team campaign Stop takeover of outlet from Press Play. This is Lenny Hurst, editor-in-chief of Walking the Cow. It's rare that we break the fourth wall so bluntly, but these are unusual times. As of yesterday, James Grenth, CEO of Press Play, has begun the process of trying to acquire Walking the Cow under the guise of bringing our readership and editorial under the monopoly of his fledgling music platform. It's a move that has made myself and the editorial staff concerned, both for our job security and also for the integrity of our work. Walking the Cow stands as a proud music journalistic body built up from a diverse staff whose individual voices make us want to equally critique, challenge, and champion the world of music. Unfortunately, we, as the editorial team, don't own the rights to Walking the Cow, which is why, in response to this hostile act, we are presently exploring options to unionize and establish protective measures to protect us from predatory acts of harm. We will need your support more now than ever. The music journalism we do is important, and it's what we love doing, and we are ready to fight for it. With your support, there is nothing we can't do. Sign our petition calling up Press Play and our owners to recognize our unionization efforts. Let's practice the independent voice of music. Thank you, Lenny. Roberta D Day. Today is about to be a doozy. Let's get up into it. Goodness. Ready for the big day? As ready as I'll ever be. You're gonna love Roberta. Oh, wow. Oh, let me check out the room. Dang, Mimi is gone. Mimi gone. It's Roberta. What the fuck? Roberta? What the fuck is going on? Where's anything else? Here's Doomsday Hero. But, damn, she has a lot of albums. Tuh. The upstairs is closed. Oh my god. I mean... Okay. Let's see what happens today. Hello. So, like, you guys are big on Roberta D today, huh? She got a new album out or something? She has 4 new albums out today. 4? Are they all different? Yes and no. Sounds intense. I guess I'm a bit of a Roberta D newbie. Right. This day is kind of a bit... I wouldn't know where to begin. Right. Has she done any collaborations? Oh yeah, a bunch, I guess. Yonkers. A bunch, huh? Well, okay then. Looking at me, you think there's any I'd like? Okay, I see your little BMO. Any Roberta D collaborations you think I'd like? Chrome Lick. Shy Robot. I fucked it up. Hello! Is that a Shy Robot collab? I just got really into him. His first album is yonking good. Wow, to think you worked with Roberta D. That's crazy. Good call. This is sure to get me into Roberta D too. Have a yonking good day. Singing a song. Oh, sorry. I just cannot get this catchy Roberta D song out of my head. I'm a huge fan, but I'd never heard of this one before. Someone played it at a party and I've been hooked since. It's mesmerizing, like geometric shapes colliding in my brain, but also like really super dancey, loose, and silly. You gotta find me this rare, catchy dance number. Rare, catchy dance number. Chrome Lick. Split EP. dancey cashy dance number. What? But it should be said that this first entry is really only meant for purists and collectionists. That's a weird way to describe a first album, a debut album. A rare deep cut from a tour. Limited edition single. One of the catchiest songs Roberta D has ever written. Its goofy groove loosens, slips, and slides all over the rhythm. It's inspired by when Roberta performed for 11 hours and claimed that the crowd stopped looking like people and instead like dancing geometric shapes. I feel like this has to be it. Windows 7, noise rap, definitely not. Romantique, kaleidoscope, stunning drops, 90s. This was saying feel the beat beat. I'm gonna look at these ones over here just to like animalistic, sorrowful, dark. Okay. It has to be says rare. She says rare too. This is the one. $10? It is a single. I was like, that's cheap AF. Pop. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm fucking up my stickers. Yes! That cover is speaking to me. It's definitely a Roberta D record I don't already own. That's gotta be the one. Seeing those arrows and circles colliding feels like the beat inside my heart. I can't wait. I gotta get home and listen to it right now. Yes, I know that feeling. What's up? Hey. You redecorated or something? The records and colors in here are blinding. Looks like you're doing me a favor though. If I'm seeing it properly, there's a Roberta everywhere in here. Hi Jean, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, shit. Roberta, it's Roberta D actually. D. It's Roberta D. Of course it is. My cuz, man. He's barely got two sticks rubbing together for a brain. Damn. Well, maybe he's still learning. He's 42. Oh, exactly. And before this courier business, he worked as a receptionist at a doctor's office. Hungry as fuck, but I have nothing planned today, so I'm gonna go to a coffee shop and write. Yes. Write down. You really said I'm gonna go outside and write. You're a queen. Because I'm doing nothing today, and I decided to stream for hours straight, so. Oh my goodness. What are the chances you got a Roberta D album called Go Romantic? Of course. I can go check, if you wouldn't mind. He's not paying me enough for this. A Roberta D album allegedly called Go Romantic. Romantique. It's not Doomsday Hero, that's for sure. Ghost Hardware, no. Chrome Lick. Go Romantic. No, it's too many syllables. Crab Amalgamate. Go Romantic. No, I feel like it's Romantique over here. Who up Romaine and they tick. Speak on it. I feel like it's Romantique. Is that a bit too on the nose? I feel like maybe, but none of the other titles really sounded like Go Romantic. Romantique? Romantic. Yep. That actually makes sense. Although, can't help but think about the go part. Right, that's what I was thinking. Like, what? Man, what a pain. Well, no time to think on it. Let's just cross our fingers, alright? Yeah, I'm crossing. I knew it! Damn it. I knew it. I knew it. It could have been you know what I'm saying? Hello, darling. I am Mrs. Ralph, and this is my handsome husband, Mr. Ralph. Hello. Don't mind him, he's not much for chatter. He's a very important man, okay? Oh. But here we are today, darling, in your quaint little shop. Because we understood that you're selling some music from one of our dearest, oldest friends. You didn't say who. Roberta, of course. We went to university together. We're such old and wonderfully close friends. Oh, we love Roberta, don't we, dear? Exactly, my love. And so we try to collect all of her music to show ourselves as the loving, supportive friends we are. Alas, you know Roberta. She does like to make life complicated. We just so want to prove how loyal and devoted we are. And so I've been trying to find the album she began writing back at school. Yet, and I know this will sound ridiculous, I seem to have ordered several copies of a bootleg version instead. It has the title all jumbled up on the front, and it can't make heads nor tails of the songs. It's a real pickle, isn't it, dear? I know exactly what you're talking about, actually. Go on, go on. He's very distressed by the whole thing. Yeah, I can see. And you know, just when I thought I had finally got it right, I received a copy with the most bizarre, wretched fly song. I didn't recall Roberta having ever recorded that, so I assumed it was fake. And now I'm really at my wit's end. I just wanted to simply buy the record that stood from our shared past, and then show it to Roberta to reminisce together, and then perhaps get a photograph together. 'Cause you're friends, and give her my husband's business card. 'Cause you're friends. He's a wonderful photographer, okay? Then of course we get her to sign the album to increase the value. But you're friends? It's sentimental value, of course. Right. I'm not asking much, am I, darling? The correct Roberta D album, not these fakes. Should I give her the album, y'all? Or should I give her... Because I don't like you. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are. I'm still gonna give her the album because Roberta D is still a person and might not take her up on writing the autograph. Some bad vibes. Yeah, like saying bad vibes. Right. Like, look at her. Look at that look in her eye. Roberta's gonna see that look and decline. I just know it. And you are now hereby banned from the store. Yes, perfect, darling. I recognize these names. Not a detail out of place. I remember seeing these weird freaky song names when I was trying to copy her notes. Really? Okay. Yes, it's so emotionally manipulative. She's bound to be bowled over by nostalgia and emotion. Right, right. Soon we'll be besties again, and then I can be friends with a celebrity. Now the truth comes out! Malice and egocentric intent. Right. Right. Could not have said it better myself. Yes, dear, of course. And we'll get here to help your photography business. Oh my god. It all changes here with this here record. Quickly! I think I just saw her arrive. Yeah, fuck you. Get out the store. Get out the store! Oh, how I love Roberta D. She's a true otter. What? I have to look up that word. Never have I ever seen that word in my life. If I had a nickel for every time I looked up a new word on stream, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? I had audiator, auteur. Oh, how do you pronounce it? Give me a pronunciation, please. Auteur. Hold on, hear this.
Auteur.
Auteur. Auteur.
Auteur.
Auteur.
Auteur.
Auteur. What?
Auteur.
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 Auteur. Oh, and they're also British, so it's like,
Auteur.
you know what I'm saying? Auteur. Anyways, she's everything I aspire to be. Artistic principles built like a hard exoskeleton. A soft, creative underbelly, hidden and pure. Sounds that claw, grip, and clamp your ears. It's like she can see in all directions. All possibilities are available to her. Whether they be land or sea, the world is her oyster. Do you think you could find me a record that truly represents my vision of her? Oh, you said a whole lot of stuff. Girl, you said a whole lot of stuff. What was she saying? She was saying some like, girl, what was she saying, low-key? A track, a singular track. A vinyl for a singular track is kind of crazy to me. I feel like not this. What is this again? Extended. Definitive version of Roberta D's first album, okay? While only adding an additional 2 tracks, it catapulted her into stardom. For those new, perfect introduction. Okay, whatever. Not that. I feel like it's Crab Dream, low-key. She was saying some stuff that I forgot about. She said a lot of stuff. Drought, glacial, hellstorm, lunar. Okay. None of the descriptions really glean. I'm giving her crab dream and saying fuck it. Oh yes! Yes, exactly. What a perfect choice. And that's how we do it. Roberta is such an avant-garde voice. She really is like a sonic crab, playing siren to us aspiring poets and dream weavers. I'm going to ingest this record over and over until I can hear Roberta's own words speak through my own. Wish me luck. Wish me luck is funny. Hello? Hi? Hi? The Roberta D record with the goblin inside. Do you have it? I'm sorry, the goblin? Do you know who I am? No. Find out who I am? Give me the Roberta D record with the goblin? You're funny. you're very funny. Record. He did say album though, right? Nia Pixel? Okay. Talk about it. Roberta, I get it, but it is 4 of the same album. It is 4 of the same album. None of the other songs are different. Damn. That is crazy. Goblin! Goblin. I found you. I don't know who you are though, fucker. Do you know who I am? Like, what? Yes, that's it. Nice, you found it. Good day, Squire. Who are you? Don't mess with me. That new Roberta D record? There's really 4 of them? Yeah, it's a concept album. Why can't life ever just be easy? Why? My boyfriend loves Roberta D. We've only been going out a little while, and so I thought buying him the new album would be the perfect, easy gift. But now I have to suddenly make a big choice. Like, what happens if I pick the wrong one? What if he breaks up with me? What then? Get it together, June. We just have to think. I can't afford to make any more mistakes with gifts. Like the time I bought him a telescope and I found out he was terrified of outer space. Looking through a telescope is gonna ignite that anxiety in you. Or when I got him a Halloween mask, who could have known he's got a childhood fear of demons? That's crazy. Right. Not to mention when I took him out on a date to watch Titanic and he couldn't watch the iceberg because he thinks blocks of ice are menacing. When they are adrift global warming. The straightness of it all. Right, Loki, I wasn't gonna say it. But they don't know each other at all. Like, to be honest, did y'all really speak before getting together? Do people not speak anymore? Do people not speak anymore? Come here.
Oh,
You know you want to be up here.
brother, this guy stinks!
I cannot go wrong here. It'll be fine. As long as the new Roberta D album has nothing to do with outer space, demons, or icebergs. That's ice. That's demon. That's space. Aha! So it's this one. Lunar? Really though? Like the terrified of outer space? Whatever. Just get out my sword. Perfect. That looks totally not scary. Not a star or block of ice in sight. Like a star, a little depiction of a star is gonna ignite that anxiety in you. I think despite everything, I finally bought the perfect gift. My relationship is saved. Yay! Girl. Like what? Okay. Psst. Hey, come here for a second. I think T is too intimidated to have a cool and relaxed convo with Roberta D. You seem like you're in phase around celebs, so I know you can keep your cool around her. Wanna, like, do an intro? Don't you think that's a little weird? Mate, I know one thing for sure. T will kick herself for the rest of her life if she doesn't talk to Roberta. She'll be like, whatever, and then bitch about nothing else. I can't explain this well, but you haven't known her that long, so if you bring this up, it'll be less embarrassing for her. Huh? Kid, what are you doing? Come here a second. What are you doing? Excuse me. Yes? Oh, she's up in the store? You gestured me over. Did you need something? I want to introduce you to someone. What the hell are you doing? I see. Cool to meet you, T. Cool. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. How did you like Doomsday Hero? I didn't. I feel like you used to tell stories. I feel like you used to tell stories with your music that I could relate to. Like how in Flesh Car you talk about what it's like to feel just wrong somehow. After whatever. I always thought that if I met you, I'd ask you if you were lonely too. But this new stuff doesn't sound like you. Maybe you're just experimenting or whatever. To me, Doomsday Hero feels like it's role-playing in a costume of your ideas. It doesn't really feel like you. I asked my boss here, she actually used to be, like, famous. And she said at some point, it's just really difficult not to make what you think other people want. I guess I'm also just a rando, but Morgan's cool and super honest. So I guess I get it. But yeah. Interesting. I can't believe you just said that to my face. T, you're tough. You asked, though. Yes, I did. But would people give the right answer to the celebrity right to their face? No, they wouldn't. I think I actually agree. Perhaps that's why I couldn't settle on one version, but had to have 4. Interesting. You've given me much to think about. Thank you, T. You're a real one. Wow, T. T. Did she appreciate that? Still not talking to you? Nope. Well, you said it would be okay. And it will be. She's just processing. That was very bold. Why the hell did you make me talk to her? T, come on, don't be wild. You wanted to. But I told her her latest album sucked. Mate, Roberta D is a multi-platinum selling artist. She's gonna be fine. Plus, she asked you. She was cool with it, I promise. Ugh! I'm gonna check on her. Fine, but don't complain if she's mean to you, right? If you tell any of the others what happened, I swear. This is so embarrassing. I don't need, like, Roberta D to like me, per se. But it would be cool, right? Yeah? It's silly. It's not silly. Losing your cool like that is. Lots of people lose their cool. Yeah, and they end up looking dumb. Don't beat yourself up. You didn't look dumb. I just wanted her to get it, you know? I want to feel the way I felt when I heard her music for the first time. Can't she just make more music? People can't just make music, to be honest. Maybe she'll try. Like, she took your words to heart, I know that. Imagine if I talked her into it. That would be pretty cool. Maybe it was okay you maybe talked to her after a while. Okay, thank you. It's just, this stuff is hard for me somehow. Everyone gets so upset, you know? Like they're gonna die if they don't constantly do something. Mateo feels bad because he's not doing enough or whatever. Abby's killing herself for a band that isn't even hers. I just don't feel that way, and I thought it's easier to just not care. Should I feel like that? I just don't feel that much, ever. Is that weird? You're just you. Sometimes I want to help, but I don't know how. There are other ways you can help. Like what? Just like with other things you're good at? Other things I'm good at? There's just so many. Damn, it's late. We should go home. Thanks, kid. You don't have to be the best talker. I know that for sure. 'Cause me, I'm not a great talker. Conversations, not great at that. What is that? Side A? I haven't seen that cover before. Hey, Hank. Hi, kid. So, actually, have you read the new copy of Shrub Sounds? Shrub Sounds number 60, Leo Weber, Becoming Violet, Bad Toes, Baby Benny Blue, Post Void Records, and more. Becoming Violet. Interview with Leo Weber. The Siren of Song talks to Takada Udaha, reflecting on her sprawling music career, and at long last reveals how she convinced the Willow McIntyre to duet on Chariot, one of the most beautiful songs put on record, taken from her earth-shattering album, Tense Glass. Editor's note, I still think Under My Skin is her best song. Talk on it. Benny Blue, Jim and Diamond 2. Contemporary crooner, babyface Benny Blues has just announced he has brought the back catalog of 1970s favorite vocal duo, Jim and Diamond. He told press that he had bought the music because of his mom, who used to sing their songs to him when he was a boy. She adored Jim and Diamond and had even been their #1 dazzler. The announcement was accompanied by a new single, a reinvention of Jim and Diamond's sparkly disco hit, Rollin' On Down to the City, which replaces the upbeat funky melody with a somber weepy ballad, okay? The 40th anniversary of the seminal Becoming Violet album, Faces and Faces. Shona Morgan looks behind the mask to explore Faces and Faces, an album which defined Becoming Violet and the 80s. Ambitious, brave, and bold, it's an album that has left its mark on music culture and countless bands since. Lily Whitehouse, architect, artist, and guitarist in Bad Toes, shares an abstract from her upcoming book of essays, Afraid of the Dark. The dominant contemporary culture within urban design is working to make public spaces more visible, often justified with the idea of comfort that comes from increased legibility, access, and subsequent use. This is rooted in a desire for public safety and inclusive design in urban space. 2, those are the 1 and 2 are sightings, so I don't need to read that. However, increased safety, activity, legibility, and accessibility in public spaces are not simple aspirations. They're loaded with nuance. Who is safer in transparent space, and safer from what? Who is made comfortable with increased surveillance, and who benefits from this? Who has access, and who is deemed deserving of inclusion? I believe that this discomfort with the dark, unknown, unseen public place is unpacked. It can be revealed as a device that supports governing institutions and policing the public towards normative behaviors and away from queerness. When queerness is understood as Judith Butler, the American philosopher, suggests, not as a fixed identity, but as a critical stance against normative structures. Intuition, nature, and poetry, things which entertain the darkness of opacity, that which doesn't simply reflect the one and the same, have been cleared out of communication. We are left only with systems of linear, indiscriminating, monolingualism, the death of the poem. Now that was a piece right there. Post Void Records, the kings of alt. Post Void Records are celebrating 30 years of being champions of the alt rock scene. Steadfast and consistent, they're behind some of the biggest alternative bands today, like Brick Dog and Ego Sunnyside Up. Lunar Break by Aiko Suzuki, coming soon. Sizzling at Spoonies every Thursday. Live music. That was a great issue, I'll tell you that. Don't you think? I really want to talk about some of my favorite bits in this issue. Hank, what aren't you telling me? Well, I had a look at the sales over the last few weeks. How do I put this? It's not, or at least I don't think, even though you could argue, you don't have to tell me. I'm working up to it, okay? We're just not selling enough. Fast enough? I don't know if Morgan knows this already, or... Employees, your boss is speaking. Jeez, don't look so frightened. Spit it out, Hank. Listen. I need you to tell punchers that the basement is now unopened. Why? What's in the basement, Morgan? Well, you'll find that out if you check the basement. I just want you to know I don't like this. Yeah. Customers will think we're sending them off to get murdered. Only until word gets around, I guarantee it. Alright, you got me. I'll go check. Kid, if I don't make it back, take care of my lizard, okay? He's joking, right? He'll be fine as long as he immerses a low beam in the doorway. Ouch! Yeah, he's tall AF. Son of a... Sounds like you just adopted the lizard, kid. Morgan, are you kidding me? Those are becoming violent record... What? What? Coming off the woodworks with that? Okay. Some of that stuff is unreleased. And you just what? Just had boxes of this here the whole time? Yeah. So? Those are worth serious money. Well, that's the point. You should go and sell them. I'm gonna need a moment. Okay then, you big baby. Me and the kid are gonna open this door then. Wait, Morgan! I have so many questions. That was crazy. Still going or still pissing off the world. Still going, publicly decry younger punk bands, claiming to be the reigning champions of punk. Another year, another story of rowdy pop punks still going, starting a public feud with their fellow touring bands. Although this time, the notoriously grumpy singer, still going singer Rory Carmack isn't beefing with just one band, no. He's picking a fight with the whole generation. Having recently been touring with Evolution Eve and Quack Pack in support of their new upcoming EP, Dad Socks, Carmack seems to have been offended by the inoffensive. He posted on Phonogram, "What's with all these bloody young pucks being polite and nice these days, eh? Eh? What happened to meaning something? Cowards, a lot of ya. My bloody underwear is more offensive than these young jumper-wearing, swatty little nerds. This generation are a bunch of wimpy womps. Go have a pint and really say something or buzz off, I'm sick of it." Adding fuel to the fire, there was a response posted on Quack Pack's social media. Imagine getting chewed out for not writing profound songs like Dreaming About My Best Friend's Mom and Dicky Fights when you're over 50 years old. No one's even coming to watch you assholes. LMAO! The comment has since been deleted and the tour continues. Dates can be found at all participating bands' websites and local ticket vendors. For fans or those curious to see how much longer this circus can continue. Womp, sad times for the old Brick Dog crew. Man, that Robbie Derrick turned out to be real pawn scum, huh? They just don't make them like tar anymore. This is Lawrence Brick Dog Fanatic. Turned out, it's been known that he's a not great person. You might wonder why I rib Hank this much. The answer is because it's fun. Come on, open sesame. Right, let's sell some stuff. See, Mimi's back. Sister's back. There we go. I was like, up and over here. Still going, Dad socks. Love to hate him, hate to love him. The boisterous, cantankerous, aging punk rockers are back. The man who self-identifies as the savior of electronic music returns on Down Up. Becoming Violet, a scrappy, lo-fi production of 11 songs. This album is out. This what was unreleased? Is it this? Okay, I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, Leo Weber. Let me see if anything else is different. No. Okay, beautiful. Open it up. Here we go. Good morrow to you. My perceptive senses tell me that something has changed. We opened the basement. Aha! And there it is. Oh, how I adore basements. Dingy, full of cobwebs, damp. All the best guarantees. What? All the best conditions to guarantee tremendous, delicious discounts. I cannot possibly wait another second. Show me what fantastic discounts are hiding down there. Give me your best basement bargain. Best basement bargain! Alright, we got $7.50, 80% off. $7.50 or 80% off. This is cheaper anyways. Oh, girl, this better be the one. $4, yep. Or £4. Imagine getting 4... What is this again? It looks like an EP or a single, so it's actually not that egregious. But it's $20 though. I don't know. Oh ho ho! Can you smell that? It's got that basement bargain smell all over it. That's how you know it's earned my attention. A champion above champions. Bravo! What a treat. And I'll bet you have even more charming, cheap treasures hidden down there. Trust me, all 20 will find them. No bargain can escape my smelling tubes. But that is a task for another day. Ta-ta! Rad. What's up? What's up? Good to see you again, drone. Got no time to chew the corporate fat, though. I'm on a mission. I have secured some capital from Mother. Meaning, I now have the necessary funds to purchase something truly sickening. I was in here last week with my sister and I saw something. It was an album cover with loads of messed up faces on it. The faces were calling out to me. Needless to say, I was compelled. I need to know more. So let's not waste any more time. Give me the album I saw last week with the faces on it. Be a good drone, and get me the album I saw last week with the faces on it. So, last week, it cannot possibly be Becoming Violet. Faces, faces. Where we got faces? We got faces around. Faces, faces. We got faces right here, baby. Okay, 1 second, y'all. Yes, that is the artifact I am seeking. My cat is hungry. 1 second. Yes, that is the artifact I am seeking. Good job, Corporate Drone. Your overlords will be satisfied by your zealousness. Allow me to give you a smiley face for customer satisfaction. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go home and allow these many faces to perceive my young, impressionable mind. I offer my soul to the damned. See you in the eye of the truth, Drone. Thank you. Hey, Paul. Hey, kid, it's me, your favorite. I'm working on a new zine, and I just couldn't wait to tell you. I'm hoping to get people to crowdfund for a repeater. Honestly, it's sort of a test run for the Too Bright Cat crowdfunding campaign I want to start. It's technically what I always do. Telling people about stuff I feel strongly about and hoping they feel the same. But as soon as you're asking for money, it gets nerve-wracking, doesn't it? So, I need an idea for a cover from you, please. Do you have any cool ideas? I think you should go to the basement. What? What's going on? Paul. Let me guess. You want to talk about the basement? Oh my god. What is happening? He didn't know about the basement, did he? Oh my lord. You wouldn't stop Becoming Violet, but you held out on this? Morgan. Diva, you're crazy. Nah. All I wanted was for people to go nuts over a few boxes from my basement. Well, that worked. Can I have one of the records? If you pay for it. Staff discount? We don't have a staff discount. We haven't had one for years. I wouldn't be surprised if Mateo was using his staff discount. I wouldn't be surprised if Mateo using his staff discount was the whole reason we got into this mess. This is such a huge thing, oh boy, the zine cover! Kid, you gotta make that cover. We need to get that zine out the door ASAP! I don't even want to know. Don't you listen to her. This is gonna be huge. Oh my god. There I am. There's my cursor. I do have a furry friend. Hold on 1 second. Girl, this mouth is not cooperating. She's hungry right now. She does not want to bother with me. Come here. Hey, manipulation. Girl, try again. You're doing so well. Come here. There you go. Alright. I have to manipulate her over here. Hey, hey. Here she is, my Clementine. Alright, I hope you saw that. Because she does not like being picked up. Alright. 1 second again. She's hungry. I have to feed her in increments because she eats too fast for her sensitive stomach. But yeah, she's my girl. I love her to death. I think that's a good face. I don't give a shit. Great job. I'll dash the printers. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hey, welcome back. Hey again. I wanted to say thanks. You really helped me out finding that Snarl record for my dad's record collection. It was healing working on it. But now I want to try something different. I wanted to ask something for myself. My dad liked collecting records, so maybe I will too. A dad-daughter joint collection. But I've been struggling to think of what to buy. I was hoping that maybe you could... Who do you like listening to? Oh, off the top of my head, do you have any Easy Circle or Lil Nitro? They're underground rappers and they're pretty cool. You would like the new RXX album, because I'm sure Easy Circle's on there. Oh, let me look at it. Let's look at the track. We got featuring Pink Square, featuring Easy Circle, Lil Nitro, and Dolly D. And another Easy Circle down there at the bottom. Girl, this is the one for you. RXX, get into it. Oh wow, they're both on a new RXX record? Wow, and there's so many other guests on this too. Very cool. This is definitely a top pick. My dad would probably have hated it. He was much more of a rock guy. Feels like part of the fun though, right? Remembering him for the whole instead of the loose parts. You know, this is still more bad days than good, but working through my dad's record collection has really occupied my brain. It's given me a purpose. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I couldn't help overhear about your father. And well, you see, I recently lost someone very dear to me. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you. Bradley was, and still is, the love of my life. But recently, I've found it helpful to talk to others. All of this is to say, if you would ever like to grab a coffee with me and share stories of your father, well, I'd very much like to do that. That's so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, of course. I would love to do that. Wonderful. Let me give you my number. Perfect. That's really kind. I'd also love to know more about Bradley. It's a date then. Yes, absolutely. Bye for now. Hi, Winston. Sorry, friend, I was ignoring you there. It's all good. That was nice of you. It's sad for such a young woman to be grieving her father. Grief is a horrible, horrible thing. But you know, coming to this store stirred something in me. Living with the memory of Bradley, and letting his love for me continue to allow me happiness. Maybe such a thing can help bring people together. I'd like to try, for Bradley's sake. Speaking of which, would you have believed it would have been our 40th anniversary this week? 40 years, my goodness. I don't believe it. How do you mean? You don't look a day over 30. Ha, oh stop it you. You're embarrassing me. But yes, I was thinking, in honor of 40 years, It would be nice to celebrate it with a song from that time. I'm useless at remembering names, as you know. But if you could think of something that was popular roughly 40 years ago, I'd love to be transported back to that time. Okay, let's look around. What is this? That's new. It literally says new. Not that one. Not this. Oh, I mean, 40 years ago? What's the year currently right now? Becoming Violet's breakout album. Every Becoming Violet song you remember is on this album. It was a multi-platinum selling behemoth, armed to the teeth with charming serenades and jagged guitars, biting at the ankles of acrobatic vocals. Take It is a song that anchors the whole album, providing a rare duet of Morgan and Willow McIntyre, allowing the listener a window into the wrestling love and friction of two talented sisters. This may have been the peak, but what a peak to ascend to. Contemporary blues classic. The bad boy of blues, Benny Blue, sounds deliciously raspy and deep like a fine log of timber. This album is a must-have. What a treat it is to be so sumptuously re-released for our enjoyment in this deluxe edition, and that Willow McIntyre duet just as surprising as it is captivating. Classic. Clemmy, I'm right here. Clemmy. With that bullshit. Stop. Talk about some like, girl, I'm right here. Please. You hungry? Y'all, what is in this store that could have been out 40 years ago? I don't even know I forgot the time frame. I forgot where you were in. Anything popular from 40 years ago. Becoming Violet. 80s. Are we in the 20s? Are we in the 2020s? Because 10, 2000s, 90, 80, that would be 40 years ago. Alright, whatever. I'm sending it. Popular, Faces and Faces. This is the one. For $41. God damn. Ah, Becoming Violet. I remember. Yes, this was popular back then. Let me look at the back here. Take It. Oh, how wonderful. Yes, I remember this song. Yes, I can feel the memories flooding in. I shall go home and put it on. Enjoy a glass of sherry and reminisce. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Oh, that was a bit nerve-wracking. Hey, another day down. Are you okay? Yes, absolutely. I'm just honestly a bit emotional. This proves it. Morgan knows what's going on and she cares. And I've been thinking so badly of her the whole time. Now I know she looked at my spreadsheets of our financials. Now I know Morgan has the financial acumen necessary to... Hey, why is there an old punk crying in my staff room? Morgan! I take it you're happy? Yes, I was just saying to the kid, I'll have the sales spreadsheets on your desk by the end of the week. Huh? What the hell would I want with some spreadsheets? You're the one that's always been fretting about those. Also, what desk? You stay the heck away from me with more paper to look at, understood? I think you might cry again. Anyway, I'll leave the rest of you lot. You know, I've been thinking. I'm glad we're not just giving up a repeater, but all this uncertainty, this up and down, it's hard. I'm not good with that. Maybe that's why I didn't become famous. But even this supposedly normal job made me think, no job feels safe, so you should do what you really want to do. Shops are closing left and right through no fault of their own. Why would we be any different? It's just so difficult to see what that thing is you're supposed to be doing sometimes. As if there's one thing that, if you can just find it, will fix everything. But it just stays out of reach. Sorry, I think I'm just a little tired. I stand by what I said to Abby though. The only person to decide when to give up should be you. Let's keep going. Lovely. Side C track 12. Okay, I know I only did 2 days, but I still do want to keep this game for like a little bit longer. And I think an hour is pretty good, so that's it for this next part. We will be back with more Wax Heads sometime soon. I think this Saturday, I am free. So I'll be back with more games like Duck Detective, Creepy Tale, and more Wax Heads. So yeah, I will be busy this week playing games. But that's it for this part, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.